I'm a big sun guy myself, but people always come after me and they're like, sun causes cancer. It's going to burn you. I got, all these things. And then in my mind, it's like, well, moderation and just having some common sense. If you start feeling burned, get out of the sun. That's it. It's like, but again, people don't quite understand that because I don't think they're in tune with their bodies. I think they're allowing it to happen too much. They're just going in, and we have this more is better, right? Look at even what's going on with boosters. It's like, hey, I want 4, 5, and 6. I want, keep going. I'm going to get to the end of the line after I get this one because more is better. And I think that's something we might see in 2022, might start to realize more is not better. It's how do we get away the most optimized with the least, right? And that's something I think also it's going to be hard because most of modern medicine is based on quantitative results. And the more quantity you expect better results, whereas they're giving up on the quality, right? And that's what one thing I would love to see is a better understanding of quality, because too many people are like, hey, I take vitamin B. It's like, well, what kind of vitamin B do you take, right? Is it the crappy, like, $2 one you're buying at your local grocery store that's been sitting there for months and it has no bioavailability, probably produced from a bad source, heat press, so it's losing all its, bioavailability as well and the concentration of it? Or is it something of high quality? Is that something you're looking at as well, like going into the new year, something about quality over quantity and that moderation zone of it all?
It's funny that you mentioned this because it's not even with just supplements. In the whole field of oncology, there's a push for innovation with different chemotherapeutics that they're developing. And when you see some of the studies and you see the dissatisfaction of the both the control group and the treatment groups with why they're getting this treatment or why they're not getting this treatment and how bad it is actually working, but it's something new. It basically renders the treatment that's going to come forward in the next couple of years obsolete because it's not going to help anybody. It's just going to bring in money to the pharma pockets. The quality of the treatment is trash and previous treatments are basically better. So it's something that you even see in the pharmaceutical development side of things where quality is not really a concern. It's just about, hey, take this, you'll be all right. So absolutely. And the quality of food especially is something that's crucial to know with the reduction of the rhizosphere and the microbiome being basically killed off by all of these different pesticides that act as antibiotics. All the minerals and different compounds may be there, but the plants won't be able to uptake it without the transfer of the minerals through the fungal hyphae and the bacteria that communicate with the fungus as well. And if they're not there, you can eat all of the different foods that you want that come from that soil. It'll be nutrient depleted. And when somebody looks at the soil, the nutrients are still there. So they're like, well, it can't possibly be. But then you take a look at the concentration of minerals and different proteins and vitamins in the plant, and you see that's diminished so much. We wonder why some people just eat the healthiest food, but they still don't get better. Quality matters in every aspect.
It's the biggest facet. It's the one thing my father always drilled down. Every doctor I've known that has, done something different is always put quality first. And in health, that's the cornerstone of everything is quality.